Hey y'all, it is pop-up day and honestly I didn't do a whole bunch of prep. Everything that I did was about 2 hours ago, just very last minute. I hope that everything works out the way that it should. I'm not gonna lie, I was defeated by last week's pop-up. Y'all, it was so slow. It was terribly slow and I had a feeling that it would be, but that kind of stumped me as far as just like wanting to prep for this weekend. Ugh. I can just feel the anxiety still, just with my nerves. It just didn't perform well. Like that was my very first pop-up that was just so slow. And a lot of other crafters and vendors, they always talk about how some pop-ups are really good and some are bad. And I've been blessed to just have mainly all good ones. So the one that I had last week, I didn't even hit my sales goal. And y'all know the formula that I use for my sales goal. I did do some networking, but it wasn't enough, y'all. It just wasn't enough. Before I get going on this pop-up tonight, I want to let you all know a little bit about it. So it's gonna be a bloom bazaar. So basically a pop-up geared towards all things floral. And if you know me, my business name is Petal Pink Gems and I am a floral designer on the side. So it's only right. I will say it is currently like 3 o'clock and the event starts at 6. I have to be set up by 5:30. So yeah, I'm not even dressed. I am very behind, but I wanted to do this quick unboxing before the event. I have to use everything in this box. So I figured why not just go ahead and do an unboxing real quick to get this video started. So let's go. First things first, I got another rug. The pink rugs just blended in too much for my liking, so I went ahead and got one in orange because orange is a new color that I'm incorporating into my brand, just like as an extra pop. So I got this table runner. Okay, I'm really rushing if you can't tell. Okay. I love this orange, it's so nice. I ended up just getting the 6-foot one for right now, but it's the same as just like the shagginess. Love it. Whew, it smells a little funny. This is off topic, but I got Kennedy Ryan's new book. I love her very first. Oh, Amazon. Look at how it is, y'all. Look at this. Nope. Amazon, run me a check. No. But anyways, this is Kennedy Ryan's new book and I'm so excited. I love the Skyline series, so I'm looking forward to this book. I've heard really good things about it, but Amazon is gonna have to do something about this. Like, this is a brand new book. I don't play that. I also got some new weights for my rotating spin. Amazon is just messing up. Y'all, look at this, it's chipped. Amazon is really playing with me. No, but it's gonna get used. Got these weights for my rotating spinners for my keychains because that has given me issues before as far as just like the wind. So I wanted to make sure that I had some good weights to hold it down. That's it, that's everything. Let's get into this pop-up. Very quick check-in. It is pop-up day. I'm all set up and everything is looking great. I have about 15 minutes to spare, so it feels good to be early and just done and ready to go. I hope today's pop-up is a successful one. Everything is beautiful, and I'm excited to take y'all along with me today.
Oh, I love that. Hi, how are you?
Hey y'all, it's a recap day. It has been exactly 1 week since my pop-up, and honestly, nap time has been so few and far between for my baby girl. So I have had to put my business on the tail end of my priority list here recently. It's just the season that I'm in, so I'm just grateful that I'm able to pop up right now. If you hear anything kind of just like sounding like a motor, it's this old laptop, y'all. I need a new laptop. This is horrendous. Can y'all hear that? This location of my most recent pop-up was at the same location as my very first pop-up that I ever did. So everything felt really nostalgic. It was so surreal just seeing how far I've come as not only a business owner, but like my branding and everything in between. It was just so much more elevated. I felt more equipped. I felt more prepared. So that aspect of this pop-up was phenomenal. It was just so fun, honestly, just being able to sit with myself and recognize how far I've come. Given that this was my second time being at this specific location, I had a better idea of what the venue was gonna be like since this was a night market. This specific event ran from 6 to 10 p.m. That being said, it got dark towards the end of the event. My very first pop-up, I didn't know what type of lights I would need to bring. I thought that they were gonna be like overhead lights and that would make up all the lights that I would need. I was so wrong. My pop-up was just dark. I barely could see anything, and thank God my neighbors ended up having an extra light and they let me borrow it. But this time I came prepared. I brought my own little egg lamp light to really illuminate the space, and I also brought some fairy lights. That really worked out this time around, as opposed to, you know, hoping that somebody else had something for me to use. So I brought my own lights, and I was also in a more open area as opposed to last time I was in a corner. So yeah, the lighting was just a lot better, and it was something that I was able to work with, and I wouldn't have known what to expect if I hadn't had my very first event. Before I get too ahead of myself, I do want to go ahead and do a reflection. I normally keep a little journal with me throughout my pop-ups, but ironically, I forgot my journal at home this time. So I had to use what I had on hand. And literally, y'all, I had nothing on hand but a bag that I give away like my shirts in, or I pack my shirts up in. So this is what the reflection is on today. This event lasted from 6 to 10 p.m. So it was a night market. I've done a couple of these in the past and they've always been more on the slower side, kind of steady. I said this on my very first pop-up that this specific event felt like it was more of a pregame to another larger event. There are places where you can get alcohol at this specific venue. So a lot of people do use this as kind of like a pregame type thing. The vendor fee was $50. And that being said, I was able to calculate my sales goal. My sales goal is calculated by multiplying the vendor fee times 2. And I multiply my hourly rate by the number of hours that I'm gonna be working. And I add those two together to get my sales goal. So for this specific event, my sales goal was $164. As far as the demographic goes, this was more of a younger crowd, I would say, to mid-age. So it was anywhere between like 16 to about 30, 40. Yeah, so the crowd was pretty easygoing. Everybody was pretty chill. It was a nice event. It was a nice, fun spring event. I liked the feel of it. The vibe was cool. The DJ played a lot of just like pop music. Like I just found myself going like this the whole time. I was just grooving the whole night. It was a lot of fun, to say the least. Everyone was really sweet. Everyone was kind. People just came out to have a good time and support small businesses. I really do enjoy going to events like that. So that was fun. I made quite a bit of sales, so that's always a good thing. I love making sales and connecting with people. Oh, the sun just went down. Did y'all see that? But yeah, so I made quite a bit of sales. I ended up more than doubling my sales goal, which is always a good thing, never a bad thing. As far as just networking, I was able to network, like I probably said, but next to me were 2 people that I'm pretty familiar with. I had Noble 9 Bakery, which is one of my friends that I made through the vendor world. And so it was nice seeing her there. One downside of that was she sells baked goods, baked items, and I was doing this 30-day, basically clean eating. I wasn't allowing myself to eat sweets. So I wasn't able to get anything from her at this specific event, which was hard, y'all. Like she had this chocolate cake and I was like, I need it. Anyways, it was good to sit next to her. And then it was another brand that I've seen here and there at different markets as well. And I was just able to talk to them. Overall, I had a really good night. I definitely liked how things were ran this time around. The person who runs this event, they are extremely diligent with making sure that the vendors are comfortable, making sure that everyone likes their spot, likes the feel of everything. So I am just so extremely grateful to be a part of another bazaar hosted by ICT Bazaars. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to see more content geared towards all things small business, pop-ups, and things of the sort, please don't forget to like and also subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.